Hey guys, welcome to our at-home workout exercise demo and scaling options video for April 1st. That's this Wednesday, April 1st. First thing we're going to be doing is covering our Russian Babymakers. What we're going to be doing there is we're going to start with our regular squat stance. And all we're going to do first is reach down and grab either the ankles or the toes. And from here, we're going to pull up on whatever thing we're grabbing. And now we're going to drive the hips down and raise our chest at the same time, trying to flatten our back and pull the knees out nice and far. As we raise our hips up, we're going to let our back kind of round and extend the legs. One more time, we sit down into a good deep squat, drive the knees out, and raise the chest like so. Those are going to be our Russian Babymakers. Next, we have some air squats, glute bridges, and flutter kicks. For the air squats, all we're looking to do is warm up a good range of motion here. So we want to get that hip crease below the top of the knee and then all the way back out. Just remember, we're looking to get the knees to always track the toes and maintain an upright torso like so and all the way back up. Next, we have our glute bridges. So what we're going to do here is try to get it so that our shins are perpendicular to the floor at the top of the bridge. Place the hands on the floor or hold the object at the hips and then drive the hips up so we form a nice straight line and then all the way back down. What we want to do is we want to focus on having a brace midline and squeeze the glutes up nice and high, but not press through the small of the back and then all the way back down like so. So one more time, squeeze, drive up and back down. Next, we have our flutter kicks here. Just really focus on keeping the small of the back flat to the floor. When I do the flutter kicks, I like to get it so that I place my hands or my thumbs right underneath my hips, find a comfortable spot to kind of brace myself, and then from here, I'm just going to flutter the legs like so, keeping the feet relatively close to the ground at the bottom without touching, and there is our flutter kick. Think about trying to maintain a nice hollow body position throughout that exercise. Okay, so next we have some front squats and some thrusters. I'm going to demonstrate our front squats here with my Batman backpack here. This is Evan's Batman backpack. So for our front squats, we can just hold it here. We can actually place our hands through the straps, whatever we like, however we want to hold it. But so here, we're just going to keep it nice and tight and keep a good front squat position as we go through it with that backpack. Once we move into our thrusters, we're just going to turn that front squat into a press. So from here, all the way through, and then press, maintain a strong midline overhead. So when I say maintain a strong midline, I just want to form a nice straight line. I want my body to be like a pillar, right? So from that position, all the way up, and press. So there is our backpack thrusters and front squats. Next, we have something called a pull squat. And wall sits, and we did the flutter kicks already and the glute bridges, but so here we go for the pull squats. All we're looking to do with these pull squats is initiate by getting to a full range of motion squat, drive up some, and then back down. And this is our range of motion for those pull squats. The goal for this portion of the workout is to maintain movement for 40 seconds. Okay, so we'll go to the wall sits next. Find a nice stable position. Get down to a 90 degree at the knees, flat back to the wall. Sit up nice and tall. And you can just hold an object here to the sides, out in front of you, whatever you feel like is a good position. But we want to try to maintain a lot of midline stability, pressing ourselves into the wall for those wall sits. Okay. I'll go over the burpees real quick for us. We've done this quite a few times in the last couple of days, or last couple of videos. So demonstrate the burpees real quick. Just looking to go knees or toes, but hands to the ground. Kick the feet back all the way to the ground. As we come back up, we can drive off the knees, or we can bring the knees up off the ground. Jump the hands, or the feet to the hands, and then clap overhead. We also have the version of stepping backwards, down and up, how we see fit. Step forward if we like. And then jump. Any combination of those movements works well for us. And then we have now finally our Ragdoll and our Lizard. For the Ragdoll, this is in the cool down, what we're going to do is grab both sides of the arms and just forward fold with our feet, hip width apart, forward fold, and just let gravity do its job here, hang down as low as we can. And we're going to do that for 1 minute. Lastly, we have our lizard, which is kind of like our Spider-Man. Nice long stretch here. Hands to the ground, sink into it like so. Okay? There you go, guys. There's all the exercises you need for this workout. Let us know if you have questions. Have fun.